what's up, Brian? What's happening? So, I'm doing something that I never do alone. Like, I never do this. My wife does it a lot when she's down the beach. But I don't think I've ever come on the beach alone. I normally don't do this stuff. I normally will just stay wherever I'm at and work and just build stuff and grind it out. And that's normally what I would do. So even if I'm away at the place, or I remember I went to an event at Miami Beach or Laguna Beach. There's a great beach outside, but I'll normally look out the window, but I won't go out there and actually stick my feet in the sand. So I decided that what I would do today, because I've been grinding it out for days and days and days, really grinding it out, rebuilt the whole Service Business Edge event, the whole booklet, brand new CEO Warrior model that I've been working on building for about 4 or 5 months. I'm super proud. We're getting close to being done with it, and I'm just super excited and proud about it. And so, but I just been going super strong. And then I just did a webinar at 3, which if you get a chance to watch that, it was really great. It was with Aaron, Steven, and Lindsay and Mike Disney, and it was really awesome. And hi, Mom. And then right from there, I had a call with 2 really awesome guys, own a really nice electrical contracting business, and they took the Titan level for Service Business Edge, which means they're going to spend private dinner night with Jay Abraham and myself. But getting off that call, I said to myself, you know, how do you grow? You do something different than normally you would do before. You know, get out of your comfort zone. I was real comfortable just sitting in the house, and I was ready to pick up the iPad and the tablet, you know, laptop again, and just start grinding it out, because normally that's what I do. That's what I've been conditioned to do. If my wife's not around, then normally I'll just do more stuff, build more things. So I forced myself to come down here. It's windy, it's crazy. What's up, Josh? Steven, what's up? And my wife is not here. My wife is at the other house. So I came down here, and then my mission was I wanted to make my wife proud of my sea glass searching skills. So I found a couple real tiny pieces. Let me show you. I found some tiny pieces, but then I was thinking of my daughter, because my daughter's been sick for a couple of days and she hasn't been feeling good. And so I started thinking of my daughter, and as I was thinking of her and looking down, what's up, Ted? I found this sea glass, which is in the shape of kind of a semi-shape of a heart. So we got to get you a little basket to pick up. So yeah, I need a little basket. So this is what, thinking of my daughter who's not feeling good, I found this little heart-shaped sea glass, and I just texted her a picture of it. So I figured I'd come down here, look for sea glass. And then I was thinking about my call, and I was thinking, why do a lot of people fail in business? Why do they, if you see me bending over, it's not like I'm having a seizure or something. I'm still on a quest for, I want to find more colored sea glass. I did find a piece of green one, but right now I'm just on the quest for like yellow or blue or something. And I was on this call and I was thinking why a lot of people suffer is because there's not enough leverage, there's not enough leverage to make them want to do everything in their physical power to succeed. And so, I know, I miss you here too, babe, because normally I don't do this, so you'd probably would have got a kick if I was down here and then you showed up and you're like, what? Your feet are in the sand? And look, my feet are actually in the sand. So it's not like I'm walking with my sandals, which sometimes I do. But I was thinking about this leverage thing, and I was thinking, well, could the number one thing that has been holding everybody back from building empires, finding happiness, becoming debt-free, having wealth, creating levels of freedom, could it just be that you just don't have enough leverage to push you to move forward? Okay, my wife wants to see the ocean. But the ocean is crazy right now. It's angry as hell. There's your view of the ocean. What's up, Bill? And what's up, Fabio? What's up, everybody else that joined? So I wonder if you just put yourself you're under leverage anyway. Isn't that true? You're just under unspoken. You're under unspoken leverage. Like if you're unhealthy, not because you ended up with a health problem, which is possible, not because it's just a weird thing that happened to you. I mean, all that stuff is super possible to happen. I get that. I don't want to not be sensitive to the issue that you didn't ask for certain things. So I don't believe everybody asks for what they get. But I think there's also a sense of, struggle and responsibility. Like, hey, I'm struggling here and I'm just not eating good stuff. Like I'm eating McDonald's and Burger King and Taco Bell and so what's the leverage that's there that you don't know? The leverage is it's probably not healing you. It's probably making you sick. And if you keep eating it, eventually you're going to get sick, and then you're going to have to deal with that consequence of being sick. And it's hard to grow a business when you're sick. It's hard to have a thriving relationship when you're sick. It's hard to, it's hard to have real, I think, super happiness. You struggle when you're sick. So I wonder if you were able to just understand the unspoken leverage that you should be talking about, and you said to yourself, well, what is the consequence of this behavior? It's like, it's like firewalking, which I'm such a believer in firewalking. Some people want to say it's like, oh, it's a trick and this and that. Yeah, it wasn't a trick when I watched a couple people burn 6 holes in their feet. That wasn't no trick when they burned holes in their feet. And people tell me, because I've done so many firewalk events, I've helped do really large firewalking events and stuff. And people will tell me, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to walk that fire stuff. Like, I'm not going to do it. I'm like, you've been walking fire your whole damn life. You know what I mean? Like, the only difference between that fire and this fire is this one you're willing to face, and the other one you're not facing. So, I mean, you've been walking fire anyway. Trust me on that. You've definitely been walking fire. So if you could just ask yourself, what is the leverage? What's up, Hank? What's up, Scott? Yes, my mom did walk fire. Yes, she did. Andrew, what's happening? Bill Miller, what's up? John, what's happening? I see you. Joe Dinero, what's going on? Lisa, what's up? Mike, what's happening? Matt Puzio, what's going on? Ted Puzio, Mary, what's up? Saul, what's going on? Albert, Dan, everybody that's with me now. Mario, what's up? So I think what you need to do is start to identify what's holding you back, identify the leverage or the consequence if you keep just staying there of that holding you back. And like I explained to these guys I was talking on the phone that are coming to Service Business Edge, which by the way is going to be the greatest one we've ever, CEO Warriors ever put on, ever. And anybody could hold me accountable to that. Here's the crazy sky, angry ocean. So if you think of this right now, and you can say to yourself, where am I stuck? What has to be done? You may not know the answer. If I could at least force leverage, you'll be forced to find an answer. That's a fact. I mean, we were under, look, when Rob came in that morning, and most of you know my business partner Rob, over 24 years we've been in business. When he came in that morning and said he was done, and I thought he just had the craps or something. Like, I thought he was done for the day. I didn't know he was toast. He was like, I'm done. I'm out of here, man. I am done. I'm burnt out. I can't take it no more. Well, what was massive pain and reality for both of us actually became leverage. It actually became leverage because what happened was when we made the commitment to change the game and grow our business, we made the commitment to, first leverage was both of us not letting either one of us down. Second leverage was if one of us is out, we're both out. We're not going to, this is no one man stays behind type shit. If one's out, we're both out. That's just what's going to happen. And we made an agreement that we would give everything we got, and if we failed, we would just make sure we failed really, really good. Like that we went up in fucking smoke. Like we weren't willing just to fail a little. Like we were willing to fail a lot until we crashed and burned. Look, my wife's worried if I'm looking for sea glass. It's dark now for my glasses. So I do have a bunch. You'd be super proud. My wife will be super proud of what I found. But I won't stop looking till I'm done and walk back up here. So if you could kind of think of that leverage is a turning point. Why does, what's the turning point for Mariah Carey or Oprah or any of these great stars? Most of them comes out of massive leverage, massive pain, and, oh, there's a butterfly, and it's dead. Let's not make the assumption it's dead. Let's see if we can help it. No, I'm pretty sure it's dead. We cannot help that butterfly there. Which is the great analogy that I use, right? That change is difficult. It really is. It really is sometimes super, super difficult. Super painful. But just like that caterpillar, I mean, that butterfly, how damn painful was it to morph from a caterpillar into a cocoon, and then that bitch grows wings and then's gonna fly. I mean, you got to imagine that was painful, right? What's up, Eric? What's up, Ben? I mean, you got to think that's a painful process to go through. I mean, the thing damn changes its complete structure and grows fucking wings. You got to think that's a painful process. But maybe there's a lot of butterflies, a lot of caterpillars that are like, nah, I'm not going to change. I don't want leverage. I'm just going to crawl across the road and get run over. Or let a kid find me and step on me or pull me apart. I don't think every caterpillar becomes a butterfly. I think every brave caterpillar becomes a butterfly. So let me show you the ocean again. And here is the nasty sky, which I'm going to start heading back because my son brought me down a steak yesterday. So I have a nice steak waiting for me in the fridge that I'm going to heat up. My son also left me dirty pans that he cooked with, so I just want you all to know that my son did a hit and run on a cook, hot dogs and steak, and then he did a hit and run and left me the dirty ass pans. And when I said, "You're leaving without cleaning the pans?" he said, "Yes." I said, "Thank you," and then he said, "You're welcome." So I don't know what the hell that meant, but we're going to talk about the dirty pans with him. We're going to have a conversation about that, and next time, otherwise he's going to get squished like a caterpillar. That's what's going to happen. There is some people fishing out here, which I will tell you, last night, well, my son did get the shit eaten out of him of mosquitoes. I didn't get bit like him, but I think he has like my wife's skin, where they're just attracted to the skin. But I had such a fun time fishing with my son last night, about 10 o'clock at night. I guess we got back a little bit before midnight, or 11:30, and we were on the dock on the bay. And what's up, Jody? What's up, Steven? At least he didn't leave dirty pants. No, I found a sock, Jason. I did find a sock. I did. Yeah. With my son, you're always going to find something hanging around there. But, you got to recognize the moments of just such, I guess, gratitude or happiness or whatever. And last night when I was out there with my son and we were fishing, which we got a couple crabs, which was kind of cool. And I mean, catching anything is kind of cool, right? I mean, that thing could have been a baby crab this big and it was cool to me. But catching some crabs, and also, I mean, we had a couple things bite on the hook. I mean, they were chomping down on the hook, and but we didn't catch anything. But it didn't matter if we caught anything, because see you soon, brother. The fact of just standing out there with my son and just talking and, throwing the pole out there and checking the trap, and it was just really priceless time together. So I think last lesson that you might want to adapt or consider not overlooking is just, don't miss those moments where, hold on, buddy, I'm going. Those moments where, it's special time. Don't look past that special time. What are you going on, another cruise? No. What's up, Manny? I don't even go on cruises. I haven't, unless you're talking to someone else on here. I don't do the cruise thing, really. I don't think I've ever been on a cruise. I'm not really big on boats. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's the boat thing, or I just don't want to be on something in the middle of the ocean. I'm just not a boating type of guy. So look at this beautiful house here. Isn't that a nice house? Look at this one here. Ours is way, let me see. Ours, not that one. Ours is way down. It's like down there. So, all right, cool. That's what I got for you guys. I'm heading back. Thanks for hanging. Type in what your big message is that you took away from this. And boom, I'll talk to you over the weekend.